get started. All right. Okay. It's supposed to be NFP Friday today, but I can't tell if it is or if it isn't. Honestly, I can't tell if it is or if it isn't. But we will, I guess, err on the side of caution that it is, and see what happens. Okay. We're rejecting this little support here. Price looks like it wants to push from this area here.
I'm not seeing your screening for sharing.
Sorry?
Not seeing your screening for sharing.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. Here we go. Sorry about that. Can you guys see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see now. Oh, come on. Stop it. Okay. Yeah. So, holding this nice area of support down here. Price looks like it's trying to push. We'll wait for 830. See what 830 has for market for this supposedly NFP. We'll see if it does anything. Oh, let me look at gold from last night. I wonder. Yeah, gold did drop. We were looking. Yeah, that's the push we were looking for, and it pushed all the way back up, and then eventually, look at that. Spent the whole night dropping. Spent the whole night dropping. So that's pretty cool. Took a long time though. Look at consolidated again here. It didn't go down clean, that's for sure. Definitely did not go down clean. Did a whole lot of playing around before it actually did. Look at that. Just choppy, 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 choppy. Oof. Very choppy. But let's see. Let's wait for 830 and see what happens. We can go to US30. US30 looks like it dropped last night. Or actually, no. Consolidated as well. And then it dropped at 4. Wow, look at this. The entire 4-hour candle. Completely bearish. Pulled back just a little bit. Consolidate. And then it dropped. So all this movement from last night. Let's see if it gives a little something for today. Nas and US30 look like they're just the exact same damn pair, honestly. They don't move like volatility wise the same, it looks like, but they look like they're just completely identical to each other. So that's interesting to see. Let me go here. So we'll wait for 830, guys. See what 830 has. Oh, there we go. There's the push. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Okay, library. is this. Can I play it here? Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't smack. Let's see. What, 2 minutes until 8:30? Let's see. I don't anticipate anything happening, but just out of curiosity, we can wait and see. Legend, you're so funny. Where you be finding these memes at? So funny. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. I can hardly hear you. Well, everything is the same as it's been all week. I haven't touched no settings, so I don't know what to tell you. Raise your volume a little bit. Go on some headphones. Don't know what to tell you. Check some emails while we're sitting here. Today was a good day. All right. We're almost there, guys. Get ready. Those of you that like to trade news, have your finger on the trigger. T minus 20 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Hey, we do have an NFP. Look at that. What? Wow, look at her go. We do have NFP, guys. She could go all the way. Look at that. 30, 30, ooh, 30 dumped. Wow, we did have an NFP today, guys. It's about time, right? It's about time. We haven't had one in a minute. Okay, I have to check this. So let's.
I might have would have been crazy enough to get in there, but you know, on these prop firms, they'll take your account if you trade news.
They still do that now? I thought they let people do it. They still
Mine does.
Oh.
Cause they would have been an easy little. You be done for the day. Just hit by.
Yes.
It didn't gap or nothing. That wasn't a bad move at all.
Oh.
Not a bad move at all. All right. Let's see. Well, how many points was this? 400 points. 400 points. It's a good day. US30. How far did US30 go? Only 200 points. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. These weren't bad moves actually. I mean, and they all followed structure for the most part. They all followed decent structure. I can't even be mad at that. Nice bearish move. Yeah. Let me go to higher time frames real quick. Alright, I gotta talk to my computer guy because now this mouse is lagging right now. This is gonna be a pain in my ass. I think US30 has more room to drop. At least down to these lows here. I wonder why NFP didn't. Would have been nice if it continued down to this area. It stopped at this area right here. We stopped there. So we are good 300 points away. Yeah. I see a nice move to continue down. If we can break this support, we can push down. That will be interesting to see. There's a resistance right here. Support. Come on down. So we're looking at buys from here. And if we can break support, let's sell. All right. I'm not taking any trades today, guys. I am just innocent bystander for the day, so we shall see what I got for y'all today. This was a nice move. This was a really nice candle. I can't lie. It didn't spike up too crazy. It didn't do a bunch of up and down garbage. It didn't spike and then shoot all the way back down like it usually would on news events like that. Like, this looked like a regular candle. It was a regular move. Not even mad. Ma'am, please, what's the horizontal box there? These are my zones. Yeah, I trade off of zones. So those are zones that we trade off of. We look for structure off of. That's what that is. So. For gold looks like it wants to just keep on pumping, which is fine. We're in a bit of a little mini, not even a mini, this is a big ass range right here. 1,000 point range, a 1,400 point range. I like the structure here though, right? We were holding highs here. If I put a area right there, you'll see we're holding an area of support. We broke support, retested. If we can break back above this area here, we can probably continue back up. Because, I mean, even though you have structure within structure, it's still a big enough range to get a setup out of this. So, that'll be interesting to see if price can break above this area here. We can come back, if we can break these highs, and retest these highs. So, but the entry would have been here, but you couldn't get in because of news. So if you got in on news, then great. But if not, you would have to wait for this candle to close and then take the next candle that's not a news candle. So that's the pain in the butt there. So if you have enough patience, you can wait on those confirmations. Price push right there. But I like that there's volume. I mean, that's always a good thing when you see volume. It's always a good thing. Ooh, we rejected. We did not break. We rejected back up inside this area, so it's back to waiting. Back to waiting. All right, gold. Would love to see if gold can break above here. Can you do it? Can you do it, gold? Can you break above here? Let's see. Let's see if gold can do it. I don't have it here. I thought I did. Darn it. I don't feel like getting up right now. That's very low. That's about like $1,500 below what it should be here. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna wait and give it a little more time, and we will see what happens with that. 'Cause that's not. Those numbers don't seem right there. You guys are awful quiet today. Everybody is winding down for the week.
We here.
Okay. Just checking, making sure you guys are awake.
I'm locking in, Charlene.
You're focused.
Oh,
And to finish off the week with a bang, right?
yeah. Trying to need one more trade so I can sleep good this weekend.
All right, that's what I like to hear. You're gonna sleep good anyway, but.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It's more. These markets don't dictate us; we dictate them.
That's right.
We running things around here. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what. Ever since I learned this strategy, it be getting me up out the bed. I done been up on the charts every morning at 7. I'm not a morning.
I'm telling you, when you know better, the confidence is sky high.
Yeah.
It really is. When you weren't, I mean, we were addicted to trading anyway. You know, even when we didn't really know all we were doing for real. You know, we just, either when you're a trader, you love it. You love the game. You love the hustle.
Okay.
But when you have something to add to that makes it that much better for you, makes your job a little bit more easier. Yeah, it definitely is motivating. Makes you want to actually get up and do what you want to do, what you got to do, because you know more. That's all that is. So that's a good thing. I mean, we hate Fridays. because the market's closed tomorrow. Traders are the only people on earth who hate the weekend. We the only people that hate the weekend and love Mondays.
Yep.
Thank God it's Monday.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
It is. Because we actually want to go to work. We want to go to work and we can't because we off on the weekend. Ain't that crazy? How weird, how backwards is that? A regular job, you love Fridays, you love the weekend because you don't gotta work mostly. But traders who work for themselves mostly, we don't like Fridays because we can't work. We can't print some paychecks on those days, you know. Except the people that trade crypto now. You trade crypto and you got a broker that lets you trade crypto, you good to go on the weekends. But the rest of us regular folk, we can't. So yeah. But I'm actually glad that the markets close on the weekend because it gives us a minute to step away. It forces you to take a break. You know, it forces you to take a step back and relax and reflect on the week you had, or to go over some stuff without the lingering thought that the markets are moving right now. I could be catching a trade right now, but it's not. I can't. So I'm forced to step away and go enjoy my day or my family, or, you know, take a day to just do whatever you want without having to think about the charts. Because you have some people that, we love trading. We love it. You know, even though it sucks sometimes sitting here watching these candles print, we still get a rush out of it. It's still fun for us. You know, it's still a lot of fun. So, you know, I don't even know how they, only traders understand traders. That's the only way I could put it. So, it's not work for us at all. At all. Alright, US30 is coming on down. She's breaking over here. This is nice. Let's see if we can continue down. I don't know if it's going to tap into these lows. This is a pretty steep drop here. 200 point drop. Let this candle close. See if she can make her way on down. You know. When you know, you know. This candle close. And then whoosh. Continuation. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. I hope this candle don't decide to wake at the last second. That's what I hate sometimes with these. You're looking at the countdown and you're waiting for the candle to close, and at the last second it wakes and it closes back up. It's like, really? Like, stop teasing. Stop teasing us. Just move. Just move. You know? Pain in the buttocks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Come on down. Come on down. I need a new bottle here.
I knew it was gonna do that too.
Close below, you're saying?
Yeah. On that next candle, I figured it was gonna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a nice move here. This is a nice little continuation. I love it. Candles are my new soap opera, like my mom and grandma used to watch. Yeah. Yeah, we love it. We love it. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful move on a Friday. Let's go. Can't be mad at that guy. This was a nice trade here. 60-point drop. Let's go. Today was a good day. How come those... Let me send this to him so he can see.
I think everybody's in this one because no one's talking.
Oh, I know. I know. Everyone's watching their account like a hawk right now. I know.
Focus.
I'm over here trying to get my computer to work normally here. You guys make that money. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna send this to him so he could see that it's not working. Or two of them actually.
Damn.
One,
Wow.
two. Got it. Okay. Did anybody take these cells? Did you guys take?
Oh, yes.
Yes, sure. Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
Yes, good stuff. Good stuff, guys.
Just curious to the crowd, if you had one pair to pick out of Nas or US30, which one would you guys pick? I mean, it doesn't matter the reason, just which one would you pick?
Nas 5.
Both.
Both of them.
Because when one's not moving, the other may be. So you'll miss a trade. Like I came into this group only trading gold and US30. Then I got introduced to Nas. And some days, one's acting up, I can go to another. So I haven't found a preference yet. I like them all.
Well, this week they've all been moving. I mean, they've both been moving the same, to be honest. So you won't go wrong with choosing either. This week, though, but it's not always.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Did Nas move too? Yeah, Nas too.
You guys got good talent. I don't know how y'all in the trade and talk. Maybe I need to learn that.
It's when you're in profit, you can talk.
Yes.
I was in profit and I couldn't talk. How are they talking?
The finger on the trigger.
You don't have to be you don't have to be in
That's
profit.
good,
So,
yeah.
I mean, you just want to focus. Sometimes you just want to watch it for that exact point where you want to be like, I'm taking profit, I'm out.
I can't breathe. How are they talking?
I'm like when I heard Charlene say when Gabe's in a trade, he's not talking, he's quiet.
That's
You know
me.
what? I was like, you know what? I need to try that too, because I
That's
be over
me.
here trying to unmute myself to talk, and then my trade goes and I lose some profit. I was like, you know what? Let me just focus in, get my full profit, then I'm gonna talk.
Then I'll talk. There you go.
Sometimes you gotta focus. You gotta lock in.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You definitely gotta focus.
Charlie, thank you for yesterday. Where you were telling us everything that, just watch. When he pulls back, you can jump back in. And I did something that was kind of cool yesterday. I don't know what it is to just be on the laptop. So, yesterday just took the courage, right, to just start trading on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I kid you not, I was right in the way. Like, Nas was just giving it to me like, good. I was just in it, and I was up, I think by 500 or something from midnight to this morning, and I was just like, wow. So I
Wow.
don't know what it is. I need to figure out why I was doing better on my phone as opposed to, and I think I'm just sitting down, just waiting for it to work the way I want to.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I saw the pullback, I got out, went back in on my phone, and it worked. It worked.
So, okay. So trading, I never used to condone trading on your phone, like co-sign it, because it was, you want to see the whole chart. You want to see as much as possible. Your phones are only that big, to see it, everything, because you need to know like what you're looking at. But with the strategy, because you know exactly where you're looking to take a trade, it makes it easier to trade on your phone because you know exactly what you're looking for specifically. So it's not a bad thing anymore to trade off your phone. So I'm glad you were able to, take
Big
advantage of that.
difference. Big difference.
Yeah.
You want to, I just saw it right there when it's pulling back. I'm like, nope, not me. You're not taking my money out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's at for sure. For sure.
And I think I was more relaxed. I don't know what it is when I sit on my whole setup. I don't know what, it's just, I need to figure it out. I was surprised though.
You're more confident. Confidence is everything with trading. It's the confidence. If your confidence is there, everything is easy. Everything is easy. You know, it becomes like second nature. You don't even think about it. You don't even think about it. I would love to see this hit TP. This hits TP for 250 points. That's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be a move right there. That's
Did it pull back? I can jump back in, but
don't do that.
I'm not getting my money.
Don't jump back in.
Don't do it. I'm realizing that's been my downfall.
Yeah.
Trying to jump back in, and it's never at the right spot, and it's always when it goes the opposite direction. So I'm like, you know what? That doesn't work for me. I'm gonna stop doing it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's FOMO though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do that no more. If I'm not in it from when I need to be in it, I just gotta let it go. I gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Gotta let it go. Like I'm looking at gold right now, you know, reversing a little bit. I'm like, well, it's probably just a retrace, and that's gonna pop back up. So I'm just looking. I'm like, interesting. But right now it's a no trade zone.
Yeah.
No trade. No trade.
Yeah. Accept the win, guys. Don't be like, don't feel like you missed out, because when you jump back in the trade, it's because you think you're missing out on something. And when you've already really caught the move, you already caught it. It's okay. Like, you jump back in, you're putting what you just secured, you're putting that back at risk. You know, so it's okay.
I won on that one.
You're very good.
I was over here like.
We know.
Yeah, you were quiet.
Good morning, Gabe.
We know.
Good morning, y'all.
Now you can talk.
Yeah, because I think I'm done.
Good job, man.
See, I'd be looking at the charts and I'd be like, okay, let me hold for at least, 5 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then sometimes I'd be looking at the 1 minute and the woman be like, I'm going up. I'm like, dang it, what? And then I'll get out. And so it's a little bit of a dilemma. Because I know when I look back, hindsight, if I'm doing back testing, you look at it and be like, it went for like, sometimes 15 minutes. So if you have the thick skin to kind of hold through the ups and downs, like the little wicks that we're seeing, then you can win a lot better. But I don't know.
Well,
maybe I should stop looking at the 1 minute.
you gotta stick with what works. If I hold 10 trades, if I hold them past where I should hold them, 8 out of 10 times, it comes back on me, and I either lose the trade or I give back a chunk of the profits. You have to stick with what works. We're only human. We're never gonna. First of all, it's impossible to catch the entire move every time. It just is. It's never gonna happen. But we're not in it to catch an entire move. We're in it to just win, just make money and win. And you have to do it again the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So those of you that got out right here, would it have been nice to hold for here? Yeah, but you know something? The same way this candle dumped like this, it could have easily flipped around off this rejection and went right back the other way.
Sure.
Could have easily done that too.
What I did is I moved my spot. So in TradingView, I use TradeAway sometimes too. And I do have the ATMs up, but I be trying to reduce my screens that I have up. So on TradeAway, I just set the 50 tick profit, 30 tick stop loss. And I just moved that buy spot. As soon as it got good in profit, I moved it right into profit. So if it reversed, I wouldn't lose anything. And so it was up like 500 profit. I moved it some more. It came back and hit me at like 260. And I'm content with it. For that trade. I'm content with it.
I only took 14 on US30. I got out at 47,441.
Yeah.
So I could have let it go a little bit more, but yeah, I think
I was hoping to reach like 104 points, but it eventually did it, but it stopped me out beforehand, so I'm not.
yeah. Yeah, I want to practice like at least holding the 5 minutes, unless it's like a clear like this is going back, you know. Then get out. Like Nas, look at Nas right now. Come on, Nas.
I caught a few pennies off of Nas.
I did too. But it's like the fact that it keep going, and I know that about Nas. Like once it starts selling, that bad boy keep going. It can just keep falling and falling, like more than you think it could fall. It'll keep going. He's like, really? You keep going? He's like, yeah, I'm still going. You just like gotta watch it.
Where do you guys go to check for the balance? I don't know if it's different for, I think it's different for live accounts. Like kind of like the balance summary. I think that's what they call it on TradingView.
Balance summary? Isn't that with your broker?
Yeah, something like it used to be called like on demo. It used to be called balance or something like that, like balance like summary of a trade.
You're not gonna get that on a prop firm live or your live. You have to go to your broker to find that.
Look where it says equity.
That's only when you're in demo or paper trade. It shows that, but it
Got it.
When you say balance summary, you like where it summarizes all your positions?
No, like when you get in the trade and you kind of like exit from that trade, you just want to know like how much it was, like you were in profit. And I think someone mentioned it earlier. In demo, it does show you, but not in if you have a live account.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see it, but it does tell you when you like if you have a buy or a sell, but it doesn't tell you the amount. But like you said, whoever mentioned it, just check the equity and that's it. You just know the before and after.
We like gold trying to wake up a little bit.
Gold waking up a lot. How much that entire drop?
Yeah, this was a sweet move right here.
Yeah, that part.
This was a sweet drop right here. If you would have got in like here,
drop. Right.
That would have been the drop right there. Boom.
Yep.
This would have been you done for the day off this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm so mad. Let's hope that it does that again.
I'm not gonna lie. I was quiet over here because I was tempted.
Really? Charlene, not you, the professional.
I was very tempted. I'm just like, nope, don't do it. Don't do it.
Hello.
Don't do it.
Hey, Charlene, we appreciate the discipline because you don't
like,
just.
Do as I say.
Yeah.
Not only as I do.
You practice what you preach, Charlene.
I was tempted. I'm over here checking emails, trying to distract myself.
Well, at least she attempted. At least she admitted she was tempted. So
very much so.
Because it's human to be tempted when you see a move like that and it's so clear.
Yes.
You're like, really?
Yes.
This is so clear. Like, why wouldn't I take this easy money?
Y'all notice I'm just quiet. I'm just like, all right.
I noticed.
Okay, all right, Charlene. Just get these emails checked, send these things back, look over some stuff, just take your mind off. That's why when do I look at US30 for long? I don't. I'm always on gold. I'm distracting myself from looking at what gold is doing. So, but I hope somebody took it. I hope somebody took gold because that would have been a nice trade too. So.
I did.
I did, and I just passed. And I just passed another lucid with that.
Oh, congratulations, Bernadette.
Good job.
Maxine, you said you took it too, right?
Yeah, got it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Awesome.
Great job, guys. Great job. You guys are making me so proud.
Charlene, can I ask, have you done any videos before on your trading setup? Like your actual like technical setup, like screens and all that?
I have not. Actually, I've never done that. No.
Okay.
My setup is could be better. Let's call it that way. So let's say that. It could be better.
Okay.
But I can if I'm asked to do it. That's not something that I ever thought about doing, but if somebody asks me to do it, if you want me to do it, I don't mind at all.
I'm asking.
Okay, sure. I can do that.
Over here.
Let me upgrade it a little bit because my computer guy said that my setup is unacceptable. He said it's nice, but it could be better. So I said, okay, let me know what I gotta buy, and I'll go get it. And so we actually talked about it last night. I was on the phone with him last night talking about it. So we're gonna set it up.
Cool.
So
I realize I have like one of these really huge monitors that kind of bend in, like the weight, I don't know what to call it, like the expansive model.
The curve screens?
The curve one. Yes. I have one of those really big ones, and then I have my laptop. And so I'm like trying to see 3 different screens. I'm trying to see gold now US30 all at the same time, but then I'm watching the Zoom and I'm watching my broker account. I'm like, there's gotta be a better way. So I got you on iPad. I got broker on the laptop. I got the, you know what I mean? So I'm like, there gotta probably be a better way. And there's not a lot of information necessarily on the right kind of processing for trading, because people talk about gaming all the time, people who do video games, but I don't know that necessarily applies for trading power per se.
Not necessarily, because everything we do is web-based, so because of that you don't really need it unless you're live streaming, or like gamers, a lot of them are streamers and stuff. So like the computer that I have is a gaming computer. Not that I'm a gamer, I'm not, but those are the usually, like, Gabe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but those are the top of the line computers, right? The one that they create for the gamers.
Yeah, most of them
better processing power.
They have a lot of processing power. Like my gaming, I built my PC during the pandemic, and it's probably still stronger than most consumer-based PCs. I can still run most games. So when it comes, if you're looking for like a trading setup, the biggest thing you would want to put your money into, you wouldn't necessarily want a really, really strong graphics card. You would just want decent processing power. So you would want to get like, I like AMD, I do not like Intel. You get like the...
Really?
Yeah, I'm not an Intel person at all.
I'm an Apple person personally.
But if you went the PC route, you get like an AMD, a 7800. You don't even need the X3D one. You just get like a 7800 be enough processing power for you to handle the charts. That's really all you would need. You wouldn't need like none of the 3D ones or like a 9800, 38. You wouldn't need any of that. Just a decently powered CPU is what you put your money in. And then you could just get like I like AMD or NVIDIA. You get like an NVIDIA 5070, 5060, and that'd be more than enough power than what you need.
And you have 3 monitors, Charlene, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Multiple screens does help for sure. That way you don't have to bounce back and forth, window to window.
Right.
You know what? I got 2 screens, Charlene, and I only use this one. I put y'all maybe sometimes on the right, but this left one, this is the one I use. I need to set up 2 charts, one on the left and one on the right.
Yeah. Try using both.
I can enter both these trades.
Yeah, trading view. I think the subscription, in order to see 3 different charts at the same time, it's significantly more for that subscription. So I just opened a new window, and I'm just trying to squeeze all 3 in on one monitor.
I have that huge Samsung 57-inch or whatever curved monitor on my desk. So
I don't know what I got.
I can literally put everything on one screen.
Yeah, and I'm traveling right now, so I don't even have my usual big monitor, but I have one of those portable extender monitors you can buy when you're traveling, like on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those, so that's helpful. But I was just curious, like, how you got everything all set up, because I do think it'd be helpful to have the 3 different monitors.
Yeah, it definitely does. Especially with me, when I'm doing Zoom calls or live streaming or whatever the case.
Right.
It definitely helps. Oh my goodness, look at this right here. All right, let me show y'all what I'm looking at right now. Look at this setup right here. I like.
Yo, whose setup is that?
Oh wow.
Nice. Okay.
Is Erica set up?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Okay.
And and 2 other monitors on the side. Okay, you a computer person, Eric?
Oh my goodness, that's
You
crazy.
got 5 monitors.
Exactly.
Wow.
You work from home.
The 2 monitors on the left you don't see, that's regular work.
Ah,
Oh, these right here. Okay,
you
got
got a
you.
whole tripod for your monitors,
Yeah, look at the stand he got back
right?
here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a whole tripod.
It looks like it's one at the top too, right? Top left. It's
That's
like
what I'm
3.
saying.
Yeah.
You gotta post
Yeah,
our
this
battle. I call it a battle station. You gotta post our battle station.
Yeah, Charlene,
Yeah.
right there where your cursor
I
is.
got 2 on
Yeah.
the left, that's for what work? I got 2 on the left, that's for work.
Wow,
Oh,
that
2
is
on the left.
that is
Yeah, it's nice.
that's next level multitasking.
Yeah. I think
Hey.
I hurt my neck looking up at it.
I'm loving the little guy you got chilling right here. He's just chilling on the
So cute.
charts. He's just
Very cute. Very cute.
he's just chilling over there. I love it.
Lego man.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just seeing people set up, just to see how to be comfortable.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty cool. Very, very cool. But 3 is my limit. If I couldn't do another monitor, I'd go crazy.
Yeah, and I think 3 is all you need. It's just like I said, I have the Zoom now on my iPad, so that's acting as a monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the laptop and the extended monitor,
Nice.
or the portable monitor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll stay on until 10. I do have an appointment at 11:30, so we're gonna stay on until 10 and then call it a week.
It's
So we'll see.
Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah, we'll see what the market. I mean, if this was a regular live, we probably would have been done for the day, for real. We'd have been done. We'd have caught this drop right here, caught this drop right here, and I would have said, y'all have a good one. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all you need. So, especially on a Friday, especially sometimes people get nervous trading on Fridays because especially if you had a really good week, you don't want to jinx it. So you're like,
You should be.
So you don't take a trade, or you do take a trade, and if you caught like a banger like this, or what just happened on 30, you really are done for the week at that point. So you should be done there. You finished off the week perfect, like chef's kiss. So at that point, get an early jump start on your weekend, and go relax and back test the week. It's always good to do a back test to see what you caught, how you caught it, to go over your psychology. Trades that you lost, you can look at those, try to learn from those as well, and just get a fresh start and come back Sunday. I know Sunday night everybody be ready to rock and roll. So what's next week looking like in terms of news? I'm interested to see that for sure. Let's see. So next week, Monday is clear, Tuesday is clear, Wednesday, we got CPI next Wednesday. Yes, sir. Next Wednesday is going to be interesting. We have CPI, guys. Guard your accounts, guys. Guard your accounts. That's all I got to say. No blowing accounts on Wednesday. Thursday, we have unemployment on Thursday. And Friday, nothing. Friday, this news event is nothing. So is this one. So the only day we really got to worry a little bit about, I would say, is Thursday with the unemployment claims and Wednesday with CPI. So yeah, next week we should be good to go. Daylight saving time shift.
Oh, Sunday night.
Yeah, it's Sunday night, man.
Daylight saving time starts in March.
Yeah, you remember that years ago they moved it up like 3 weeks or so.
What?
And I'm not looking forward to it because we lose our hours sleep.
Yeah.
I have a quick question about that. You can put the answer in the chat. Does that affect us during Asian session as far as the time shifts?
Nope. Same thing.
No, it does.
Same thing. That is, I did not know that. I did not know they moved it up. That's crazy. Who decided to do that? Like, who was
Bush do that?
Who's the boss of that? Who says, like, you know
Obama?
what? I want to change that. Like who?
It was one of them that did it.
Oh, that's crazy. I never knew that. Wow.
I think it was Obama, but I'm not mad at it because I like more daylight.
Me too.
I'm a man of darkness. I like it when it get dark at like 4:30.
Yeah.
I'm a summer baby. I want light, lots of light.
Yet it boggles the brain. We are all one United States of America, and there are states that just don't do daylight savings. So we're always off on the. It's just crazy. How come some states have to do it and some states don't have to do it?
Yeah.
It's not the whole states. It's part of that state. Actually, I think that don't do it. Because I had some students in Arizona, and like I'll talk to somebody in Phoenix, and they do it, but another city in Phoenix in Arizona won't do it.
Like, if you move to different states, it's almost like moving to another country. Because there's some things you can do in Washington State you couldn't dare do here in Tennessee. So this is crazy.
You have some states that have 4-day work weeks right now.
Yeah.
4-day work weeks.
Socialist states.
Yeah, some places have 4-day school weeks, I believe. They trying to make that nationwide or for everywhere. But yeah, I want to mess with daylight saving time.
For the 4-day work week, you know.
Yeah, they want to mess with all that. They could. There's more important things they could be worried about. That's all I gotta say.
That is true, Charlene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, work days aren't gonna matter for me anyway. You know?
For all of us.
That's right.
I speak over everybody on the call.
Yes.
I'm a Gemini.
Speak it. I claim it.
I'm a Gemini, so I can, me being a Gemini, when I say things, they come true, and I just bless everybody. So I speak blessings and no jobs and plenty of trading money for everybody on the call.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Love
Amen.
that.
It's boring when you ain't got nobody else to, spend your money. We want everybody to have money.
Damn Geminis.
If it's a Wednesday and we want to go see Tamiko in Japan, we all should be able to just pick up and go. I don't have to ask the boss man. Can I go to Japan? And they say, no, we need you.
That is Japan. Here we go.
Charlene, I wonder if how many people were in your emails after Tamiko's testimonial last night.
They're nonstop right now. They're nonstop.
Imagine. I'm like, let me see how I'm gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
I'm hollering.
That was an amazing testimony.
Charlene said I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I was like, she done sold that.
But for every 20 to 30 emails, maybe only one person actually does sign up.
Really?
So you gotta have to. It seems like a lot, but it's really not. It's really not. Yeah. So
I'm coming.
It's time to drop their money. People change their mind.
Yeah.
Coming for it.
Numbers and possibilities. The same way with trading is like a lot of times you have to not worry about the losses and understand the probabilities.
yeah.
Just take your setup.
I think she said something like ROI same day or something like that.
She's talking about for part two. For part two, she made her money back in the one trade.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, I know your emails are blowing up.
Yeah.
after that testimonial.
But I don't promote part two. Part two is just for you guys. I don't promote it for everybody. That's just for you guys. So, yeah. I have a question for the guys. I'm just out of curiosity, and I'll tell you guys why I'm asking this after I hear your responses. Why is it that some guys don't like to be taught anything by a woman?
Oh man.
Can't relate.
Right.
It's so crazy.
Oh my God.
It's so crazy.
There you go.
It's not anybody in this chat, obviously.
Like, hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick before y'all answer. I'm sorry. Hold on, real quick before y'all answer. Hold on, Legend, hold on 1 second. Right before y'all answer, because I'll preface the question with I'll piggyback it with this. if you are doing something such as this, like trading, and you're serious about it, you really want to, do well with it and go crazy, and you have a person that can help you with it, and you don't care about nothing else, you just want to succeed at it, why should it matter who you're learning from or what the gender of the person is? Can you guys explain that to me?
Well, if you're a smart man, it doesn't matter. But what I learned, I have a spiritual mentor who's a woman. And so being a man who's mostly learned from men, and I grew up in the Church of God in Christ. So most of the leadership is men too. And I mean, some may know this, some may not, but in Kojic, a lot of times misogyny is kind of strong, and they only want the men to lead. And it's changed a little bit now in the church, but overall, men have been in charge. So when I came across my mentor, and I was young, I was like, well, she's a woman. What can she teach me? And so I had to learn, and she taught me about ego. And then she said, the first thing you got to kill if you want to learn anything is ego. She said, if you don't kill your ego, if you don't have an ego death, you'll never get to where you want to be. It doesn't matter where the information is coming from, as long as the information is helpful to you and bettering your life. That's what you should focus on. It was the first thing she ever taught me. So ever since then, I just don't give a damn. But it's mostly ego because in society, we're taught men are supposed to be the leaders and we're supposed to be the ones making the money. And if a woman is out earning you and if she is able to teach you something, then that makes you less of a man. So society has programmed men and women to believe this. And so a lot of men just don't have their wherewithal to overcome that and focus on the information. Now, at my age, I'm almost 40. I don't give a damn where it come from. You can be a woman. You can be 25. I just want to get the information so it can better my life. So it takes a lot of humbling, and a lot of men just don't want to go through that humbling process when it comes to their ego. That's what I believe.
And to add on to it, I was like, I rather, especially with trading and learning from a woman in general, I think when when we grow up, it's so crazy because it's like we look at quantity and stuff as like more, right? And women, they look at things as quality. So y'all are more detailed, more this, more that. So I think like even learning trading from a woman is a lot more because you're very, very detailed. Y'all want the quality in things. And it's kind of like if I gave my girlfriend $10,000 hypothetically, and as a man, our mindset thinks like when you come back with just one bag or two things, we're like, what are you doing? You could have got this, you could have got that, because we think in more quantity. Because when we were younger as men, we looked at things like when we got toys and action figures and stuff like that, we got way more. When, women got things, y'all got dolls and stuff. It wasn't a lot, but you got different accessories and things like that. So you guys are very more detailed, crazy, and look at things with quality, as we can see in the strategy. It's very simple, is very more quality type of thing. So that's why I love, learning from women as well.
And let me add to that real quick, Long. Charlene, you ain't scammed me. I trust women. And again, this is over the years. I actually trust women a bit more than men when it comes to stuff like this. Because I haven't had a woman scam me yet. I've had several these Negroes scam me though.
Facts.
I done paid for session one-on-one coaching.
You say Negroes.
You know what I really want to say, but we on YouTube.
We know.
These Negroes around here, I done got scammed. Like I paid one guy, and he can trade. I paid him $2,500. We were supposed to do one-on-one sessions, and I'll never forget this. I scheduled the one-on-one session, and he had somebody else in there, and that dude was like, "You don't mind if he in here, do you?" Now, mind you, I done paid good money, $2,500 for this, and you got somebody else in my session? Come on.
Yes.
Come on now. So I've been scammed by plenty of men, but with women, and maybe they'll call me a simp for saying it, And not saying women can't scam now. There's some good women. There's some scammers, some good scammers that are women. But in this industry, like everything you said you're gonna do, Charlene, you've done.
Right.
I cannot say this for the men in the industry. I can't say that. And I done been quote unquote mentored by a few of these dudes, and all they do is scam.
Hey, somebody knew who you talk about because they put it in the YouTube chat.
So yeah, it's like,
oh,
bro,
man.
what you doing? Then you online flashing your Rolex, and you here and you there. You're like,
So bottom line is just ego, basically.
it's ego.
It's
Simple.
ego.
Yep.
You gotta go through that ego death. Once you go through that ego death as a man, it opens up everything. Because even Legend just said a woman got me in the trade. Who cares who gets you there or who teaching you the information? As long as you get there.
Let me grab this so I can set it up.
You know, that misogyny be rising up in us men sometimes. It's like the spirit of misogyny just fall on us. Charlene said, I got a good product. And men see it's Charlene. And who does she think she is? You can't teach me anything. So, yeah.
I had an old friend of mine tell me once, because we had this conversation. And he said to me, the trading niche is male dominated. It's a lot more male traders than female. And I think it'll always be that way. But he said most men, it's not that they don't want to learn from a woman necessarily, but it's hard for them to relate and to see themselves in that woman, because he was comparing me to Q. He said, look at you and look at Q. He said, if you get a man, 25, 30-year-old man, and you put you here and you put Q right here, he can't see himself in you, but he could see himself in Q, because Q has the lifestyle. He has a beautiful fiance. He has the house. He has gorgeous exotic cars. He's top of his league. He's a boss. He's this. He's that. That's what most men who strive to be successful, that's what they strive for. They want that, so they can see themselves more in Q than they could see in you. So they're going to, navigate more towards his direction because they see themselves in that. So it's not necessarily that they don't want to, quote unquote, learn from a woman. It's not that it's you as a woman. It's because people like things that they can relate to or see themselves in. Is that a fair statement? Or
Charlene, I could relate to that Lambo you had. I could see myself in that damn Lambo. So I mean,
but
you show signs of success. So
I care about results.
I care about results.
Exactly. Results.
You shown the results. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and I mean, Q cool. I mean, I don't have any gripes about Q or anything, but.
You'll probably see what Charlene said being true about someone that's motivated by the lifestyle.
Right.
That's like one of the reasons why my circle is small, is exactly what Charlene is talking about. A lot of dudes, they have that. I don't personally understand it, but it's like, oh, I can't learn from her because she's a woman, and I'm looking at them like, yeah, we're not gonna get along because I just want to know about the information. The information can change my life. I don't care where it comes from. I don't care what your background is. I don't care. I'm not judging you on that. I'm judging you on the information and the results. But a lot of guys are just so caught up in that's their identity, is they have to be the one to make the decision, to be the one that figured it out. And I'm like, bro, you just want to win, right? Why does it matter so much that it came from a woman? What is that about? I don't understand.
Yeah. Hey, can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
go ahead, baby.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I learned from a black woman, and on top of that, I noticed with the men, for some reason, they be in competition like a motherfucker. Like, I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for this, bro.
That's facts.
They try to withhold information, because one of my teachers, he saw how good I was getting. He's like, oh, no, I can't let this nigga be better than me. I'm like, oh, he I said, you know what? I said, matter of fact, I figured it out, which I did on my own. But it's like black women, They tell you everything. They don't be withholding the information.
That's
they tell you every damn thing.
I don't care.
I'm like,
That's
so I'm like,
Because we want to see you win. We want to
Exactly.
see.
We're not in competition.
Men don't want to see other men. Men don't want to see other men win. They be in competition. They want to be the best out of everybody. I'm like, bro, I don't even care about that.
Cause like Charlene, you doing the one-on-ones, man. These black men, quote unquote, mentor trading men, they wouldn't have done that until they know. They wouldn't have done none of that because they want to be the big kahuna, the HNIC, and when they see you starting to get kind of cold, it'll get to a point like if it's you know how we can chat in the groups. If you winning and you posting results, they'll kick you out of these groups.
What?
Person that's happened to.
That's insane.
What?
Yes, they will put you out the groups. Like their egos are so fragile.
Oh,
and
wow.
They just say a lot of them will withhold information. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, there are probably men who know this strategy, quote unquote, right?
Mm-hmm.
They know how it works. You know, we ain't gonna get into particulars because we're on YouTube, but they know about it, and they're not gonna tell a soul because they want to keep it to themselves so they can, you know, show their profits and get that ego boost.
Yep.
While everybody else is still struggling on
I'm telling you,
10-year-old information.
When I did the trainings with y'all, I meant it. When I said it's gotta be somebody else who knows this strategy.
Without question.
They gotta be. And they're just not because it's so cold. It's like anybody who does it, they're going to be profitable. And it's like, I want to be top dog. If I show this to somebody, they're going to be top dog too. I don't want that. So, that part I didn't see that angle. That side I didn't really realize too much about,
Legend, he's speaking facts about that one.
But the competition is real. But kicking people out the group when they're doing great off something you taught them is crazy.
Yeah, there are some YouTube testimonials you'll see, like people talking about how they were in mentorship groups, and as they became more profitable, they got put out.
Oh my God! So what you want? People losing? You want people like
they keep paying that monthly fee, Shirley?
Oh man, come on!
It's exactly like what you said the other day. It's like they want you to do good, just not better than them.
These phone calls, and why are you guys still calling me? Why?
So if you made,
hold on, I'm gonna mute everybody and then just unmute yourself because somebody's talking over and they're not muted. So just unmute yourself again.
Like if they making $1 million and you start making close to that $1 million too, it's a problem. Now if you only making 100,000 or something like that, all right. But if you start creeping up on what they making and don't surpass them, it's a real problem. So
you know what kills me about it? This is why I don't care to gatekeep. You know why? You guys making money doesn't take away from me making money. If we bag on this trade, let's say gold is flying right now. Let's say all of us was in this buy right now. The fact that all of us are winning, it doesn't affect the next person. So if what you doing is not taken off my plate, why? Like, why would I not? Why would I care even how you doing if what you're doing is not directly affecting me and my livelihood and my home? That's the part I don't understand.
Charlene, can I say something?
Spirit.
Can I say something, Charlene?
Man, yeah.
I ain't trying to be funny, but it clearly affected that nigga that was teaching me because every time I got into a trade and I called out something, he was like, well, why would you take that? I'm like, do you not see this entry? Do you not see this liquidity sweep? He taught me everything, but I learned more on my own. And the students were starting to look at him crazy like, this student of yours know more than you. And I guess I was fucking up his money, so he kicked me out the group.
Wow.
And they started hitting me up in my DMs like, man, that dude full of shit. How you get this good and he's still in the same spot? I said, man, I started learning from other people and I just incorporated what he taught me, but he was keeping secrets. He wasn't trying to tell everything. And I figured out on my own.
Man, you see? That's the thing. That's the thing right there. But those people, okay, that's how you know it has nothing to do with trading. It's about them. It ain't got to do with trading. It's about them and their own insecurity when it comes to it, for real. It really is. That's why when you see these guys, buying Lambos, this one got to get the SV. This one got to get the SVJ. Oh, nah, mine is a new edition. Okay, I'm going to go get a Bugatti. Oh, he got a Bugatti? I'm going to go get 2 Bugattis. Like, it's a dick measuring contest for Will.
Exactly. I ain't want to say it, but you said it for me. That's exactly what it is.
That's what
like,
it is.
One thing I do now, I be calling people. I be like, all right, let me see you live trade, because I can live trade. Let me see you live trade. When they can't live trade, I be like, all right, then shut up now.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear it.
Exactly. Show me your receipts. Show me your receipts. But I actually have, I use the word friend loosely. I really shouldn't the way I do. But I had a friend of mine who we all came up together. It was a group of us. It was myself, one other guy, two other guys, and the main one. He's the one that taught me, like told me about Q. He was friends with Q, all that kind of stuff. And we all started learning to trade together. This was back in 2018. And we used to meet up at his house, and we would all link up, and he would teach us like the basics, support and resistance. We would be on the charts. We would meet up 2-3 nights a week and just go over stuff. And when I found Raja and I started scalping over intraday trading, it was like I started seeing a little bit more progress, but everybody else was still, like the rest of the group was still struggling. So slowly, I started not coming to the meetups anymore because they were going over stuff that I wasn't interested in going over no more because I wasn't trying to swing or intraday. So over time, when I started like doing my own thing and started actually profiting, that was after I took Raja's in person. I started studying, and like maybe like 6 months after that, I started seeing a lot more profitability. So then people in the group, they noticed I wasn't coming to the meetups anymore. And I wasn't even trading like they were trading anymore. So when they saw what I was doing, they were like, well, shit, we want to do what she's doing because she's winning. So they came over to scalping. Do you guys know to this day, that was in 2018, we in 2026. Mind you, he started trading before me. He was actually friends with Q, so he had everything. He knew what he was doing. To this day, this man refuses to try to trade not only my style of trading, which is, this and scalping, but he don't want nothing to do with how I trade. He is so stuck on learning from Q, trading how Q trades, that he don't even care that somebody who came up literally under him surpassed him and is doing well. And I'm willing to actually like give him everything for real. Like that was my boy. I wasn't going to charge him nothing. Like I feel indebted to him because he helped me out a lot in the beginning. I'm very loyal in that sense. And till this day, he won't do it. And he's not profitable. I don't think he's ever been profitable. He's not profitable at all. And every year and a half or so, he'll hit me up to borrow money. He asked me to borrow $20,000 the other day to put in his trading account. And in my mind, I keep thinking like, instead of asking me to borrow money, which I have loaned him money, he's never paid me back. But instead of asking me to borrow money, why don't you just sit down with me one day, look at what I have to show you, and just try that? Not one time has he said, you know what, Charlene, okay, let me see what you're doing. Can you show me what you're doing? Can you teach me? And I truly and honestly feel like it's because of that. It's because he does not want, number one, he's probably bothered by the fact that I surpassed him. And number two, he don't want to learn from a woman. I think he sees me like beneath him. So because he sees me as such, he cannot bring himself to actually sit down and say, okay, I know I taught you in from the jump, but you're at a certain point right now where you might be help me now. And he can't bring himself to do it. And it breaks my heart because if I'm not a man, so I can't say, well, if I was a man, I don't know how you men think. But as a person who is struggling financially, has always been struggling financially, and if I have a friend that has the ability to help me out of that situation by giving me the sauce and giving me the knowledge and actually caring, because it's one thing to give somebody something, it's another to actually truly care and want to genuinely help the person. You have someone like that and you're literally just throwing them to the wayside, all because of your own personal feelings and thoughts about the situation. So I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. Because to me, if you told me you have the winning lotto numbers, you could be an alien from outer space. Give me the game. Give me the sauce. I really don't care. You're not asking the person to feed you. You're not asking the person to pay your bills for life. You're not asking them to take care of your house and home. You're asking them to help you with knowledge, for that knowledge, for you to take the knowledge and do what you got to do. Because each and every one of you on this call, on this YouTube live, that's watching the information that we give and we talk about, somebody could give you the information all day, but if you don't do something with it, the information is worthless. It's pointless. It's not going to do anything for you. Somebody could buy the strategy and never use it. Then that means the strategy is not the strategy, but they didn't care about it that much. The point is, it really shouldn't matter. Those little things shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. And the people that consume themselves with those things, that let those things hold them back, are the ones that you know they're not really serious. They're not really about it for real, because you're going about it completely the wrong way. Completely the wrong way. So I think being a woman will always hold me back to a certain degree with some people, because there's a lot of men that are, driven by their egos. But unfortunately, that's okay. They'll find their way eventually, but it's just something I just really wanted to understand and get y'all perspective on, because I just something like this, especially with trading, is so hard to become successful at it. I can't understand why a lot more people don't give the women in our field a lot more respect than the men, just because we're women, so it's almost like having people that know you personally, that, let's say you own a dry cleaner. You run a dry cleaner and you got your best friend, and you find out your best friend's going to the dry cleaner down the block. You might feel a way, because you're like, hold up, we friends. I own a dry cleaner. Why are you not coming to me to dry clean your clothes? Why are you going up the block? Oh, well, they use a better dry cleaning machine over there, so I'd rather go over there. When in reality, they just mad that you own a dry cleaner, and they don't want to use you because they're mad about that. So that's kind of how it feels sometimes. It kind of feels like, damn, just because of this, you don't want to. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, but that's the point I'm trying to make, basically. So
you're making sense, Charlie.
It's very odd. It's very weird. It's very weird.
But remember, there's everybody has their own people, their own audience that's attracted to them. It's kind of like how you're saying, it doesn't take anything from you to help somebody. Mm-hmm. If we all got it on gold right now, it's still not going to touch your pocket. It's the same thing. Everybody has their own people who speak to them, who resonates with them. And it's the reason why, like, if you have if you like to cook, you got a lot of cookbooks. You have you want to cook. You have multiple cookbooks. You don't just have one cookbook, And so, the people who are going to be attracted to Q would never be attracted to you, and that's fine, because you're not going to do your best work with those people. You're going to do your best work with the people who you resonate with, the people who are on this YouTube, the people who are in the chat, right? And you can tell just from surveying the people who are in this group. This is your audience. These are the people you need to be speaking to on your YouTube, on your social media, whatever. This is your tribe, right? And everybody else, like, go where you feel that you fit in. That's where I want you to be. Because if you come over here, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna make me miserable. I don't want you over here.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want you over here.
When I used to do the YouTube lives from back then, like 2 years ago, when I used to do them every morning, I swear, guys, I used to have people watch my live every morning, take my same exact trade, same entry, same stop loss, same take profit. And you know how people would shout out other traders. They would post a trade and tag the trader that helped them, their mentor or whoever. And I know this is back when I used to have like 1,000 people watching me every day. So I knew a lot, and we all watched the same people. Like, if somebody follows me, they probably follow Q, they probably follow Swaggy, they probably follow Doyle, they probably follow, this person, that person. We all follow just about the same people. So, and the majority of the big time mentors are what? Men, right? But I was the only one live streaming at the time, like for free on YouTube. And back then, we were smacking. We was trading gold every day, and we were smacking all the time. And I would literally, and I would notice because people would tell me. People would like send it to me. People would they would tell me. They would DM it to me, hit me up, hey Charlene, this and that. So people talk, okay? People think that we stupid out here. We don't know what's going on. People be talking. So people will watch my live stream, take the same trade that I called out, post it on their Instagram, and tag another trader and say, oh my God, thank you, Swaggy, for your teachings. You helped me catch this trade. Thank you, Q Banks. Thank you, Lambo Raul. They would name all these random other guys that were obviously bigger than me and give them the credit for them catching that trade when they literally got the trade from me watching my live stream. They would never shout me out.
You know what's going to happen. Shout out the next person. Have you seen The Color Purple?
Yeah.
Everything you do to me, everything you've done to me, it's going to be done to you.
And I'll sit there and I would just shake my head like,
that's what that is. That's all right. Come back to them many times over. Everything, because God sees everything. God don't like ugly, and that's they know that's not right.
They would definitely. I'm like, wow. I was just, it bothered me. I ain't gonna lie, it did bother me a lot because I'm like, wow, for real, like really. But what can you do? You can't do anything about it. You can't do nothing about it. And it's cool. It's cool though. We know.
You could be petty. You could be petty and be like, that's trade I did this morning. Or you could just let God handle it, okay? Because God always gets the upper hand. He always has the final word, okay?
Yeah. It was crazy. This industry is nasty work. Industry is very nasty work. Yes.
Did anybody ever like reach out to you and ask you what you're doing, like what you got going on right now? Like, the bigger traders or the traders that's up there, you call them?
Have they?
Yeah, like, no. Like wondering, like, what you okay.
Nah. Remember, guys, every mentor is top of their game when they see somebody else. So it don't matter what the next person is doing, they always see themselves as they got the best thing out there.
Okay.
So have they reached out? No. I wouldn't put it beneath one of them to send somebody else to reach out, to come back to them with the information. That's happened before as well. But, no, nobody has. And I'm not really shouting from the rooftops about the strategy either. I talk about it on my story. That's about it. But I'm not pushing it the way I could be pushing it if I really wanted to go crazy with it. This is actually low key, believe it or not. If I really wanted to go crazy with the marketing, I could. But I don't even I don't even plan on putting it out there forever, honestly. So nah, none of them have. None of them have. If you a big baller out there, they're not trying to. And remember, many of the big traders are what? Swing traders intraday. There's only a handful of us that's actually scalping. Everybody else is catching day. Because it's not a flex posting a scalp. It's a flex posting a big trade, a big move, a big profit. Majority of all these traders are what? Intraday. Because they want to show, hey, I just caught this 8,000 point move. They won't tell you where they entered. They won't tell you how. They won't break it down to you. They won't tell you shit. But they will sit here and open up a trade like this and show some big ass profit and say, yeah, I caught this trade right here. It's not a flex to show this. This is not a flex. That's not a flex. They gotta show the big stuff. That's where that's at, and that's why you won't see that. No. But that's okay though. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care about none of that shit, honestly. I prefer nobody even really hits me up about that. None of them, actually. Because a lot of them are snakes. That's why I keep to myself most of the time. When you see most traders keep to themselves, there's a reason why. There's a lot of snakes.
That's why I asked, yo.
Yeah, when you see traders that, you ever notice how some of them start beefing out of nowhere?
Yeah.
1 minute they're buddy taking pictures over here, posting with each other. Next minute, they over here going back and forth on their stories. You ever wonder why that is? Because low-key, like, some of them don't even like each other for real, low-key. They just tolerating, or it's helping, their following, or it's helping them collaborate or whatever. But in all honesty, they're all in competition with each other. They'll never admit it, but they are. And the women, if you notice, the women niche and the men niche are very different. How many women in the industry have y'all seen beefing? I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one beef in the industry with two women in trading. I can name about 6 with the men.
That's crazy.
Very different.
Not big.
Very different. Very different. We ain't got time for that. No. So it's just best to do that. Make your money, stay low key, do your own thing, and do what you say you're gonna do. Because people are quick to call you out. People talk. Your word is all you have. Your word is all you have in this industry. But the double-edged sword about it is the industry is growing every day. We have new people coming into it every day. And it's not just us, guys. Don't get it twisted. This happens in every industry. It happens on the option side. It probably happens on the stock side. Amazon dropship, trucking, all these other industries that you might not be in it because you're not in that business. But if you were, they'd be beefing over there too. There's drama over there too. I hear all about
The trucking
it.
industry is crazy. I own trucks as a female, so I have and it's just that woman, like you said, the male dominance. Trucking is male dominant. My drivers all are males, and at first the respect that I was getting from them was little to none. But when they saw like I'm the one that's giving you your paycheck every Friday, so it kind of. I had a few that, I had to let go for those reasons because they were older drivers, they were men, so they looked at me as like their daughters. And they would talk to me that way, but I'm just like, you can go get your own truck, drive for yourself. You came over here to work for me, so I can definitely understand this. That's just what it is, and you kind of, like you said, just stay low key and just let it go. But the trucking it's even worse, like
it's
the brokers
worse?
And all of that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, as far as just like the respect, like everyone thinks that you're gonna mess them over or things like that because it's who can take the best load, who's gonna get there on time. The brokers tell you one thing, so it's a lot. I mean, yeah. So
that's a universal problem then, I guess, with these guys, with these male-dominated fields. But the sucky part is that these fields that are male-dominated, that's where all the money is at. Yeah, that's where all the money is. So it's like, what are you gonna do? You got to get involved some way. This is about the almighty dollar. It's all about the almighty dollar. But when you put all that aside, you're just trying to get a bag. Nothing else should matter. If you're trying to feed your family, feed your kids, and pay your bills, it should not matter where none of the information is coming from. Just get the information and do what you will with it. That's it. That's it. You have guys in the military that don't like having female supervisors. When I was a cop, I saw some of it like that. Female supervisors would go through it sometimes with the upper male rank. Because they feel like, we the top dogs, we this, we that. You would see that all the time. And it's like, who are you? Who are you to tell me what to do? You're a woman. As if we ain't nothing, So, yeah. Gold looks like it's just consolidating right now. It's not really trying to make no more moves. It's just chilling inside this area. I really hope that we were going to break this box either down or back up, but gold is stuck. US30 and NAS, though. Oh, NAS is consolidating a little bit now, too. NAS is consolidating a little bit. I don't know, guys. That might be it for Friday. I still early. It's still early.
I was on that US30. I thought it was going to drop some more, and I got in. And it hit my SL, so I'm watching it, but I think it's going to consolidate, then drop some more, and I'm not going to wait on it. Overall, I had a profitable week, so.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to continue. This is a 1,000-point drop from here. That's going to be crazy if it does. This week did the total opposite of what everybody thought. Once we heard this war break out, everybody thought everything was going to fly, and that is not what happened. Keep our eyes on the news because every time Trump wake up, it looks like that man just looked for some new drama to bring for us. So, we're going to see. I'm hearing oil prices going up. The threat of, more acts of violence is popping off. These things matter, guys. These things matter. They don't matter to us in the sense of like fundamentally because we're not fundamental traders. But technically wise, they do matter to us. So we want to keep all of that in mind. And I'm surprised the news events have not been stronger with all the turmoil that's going on right now. That, to me, that's crazy. Like, there should be a lot more news events happening to force movements in the market, and that it hasn't been happening at all, which is, I don't know. Maybe it's affecting another market. Maybe it's affecting, the stock or the option side. I don't know. But either way, we still always stick to our technicals, and we trade what we see, not what we feel, not what we think. All right, so I got to go get ready for my appointment in a little bit. We had a really good week, guys. I can't express that anymore. We had a very, very, very good week. I had fun. I hope you guys have fun. Did y'all have fun?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had fun.
So much fun.
This was
Yeah,
fun.
without question.
Yeah.
Indeed.
This is fun. This is fun. When I actually put out the strategy, I did not plan on doing live trades every day. But because y'all are such a vibe, we gonna keep it running. We gonna keep this going. So next week is back to just us. No more YouTube. It's just back to us.
Love it. Thank you.
Tell y'all this is the best group. I look forward to this. I'll be late, but I'm looking forward to it every day.
Same.
I do everything possible.
I forgot we was on YouTube. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm here pinging Gabe. I'm like, send me the time frames. Yesterday, I was like, I need to trade from work. I got you, Tito.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So surely no more holding, man. I think I'm getting there.
Oh, good. Yes. No more, guys. No, cut it.
Hey, I did that with that last trade I was in. I said, all right, well, I just lost what I lost, and it was minimal. I said, I can do this. I'm
gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Don't hold.
Next week I can talk like I want to. Charlene, I can't wait.
Yes. The strategy
does not
call for
to
that.
help me?
Yeah.
I went back and did all 12 of the things, and I studied everything, and that's what helped me learn to get out on time.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. You need that. You need volume. You need volume, and you need to see trends. Once the market's trending, that's when it's going to play out the most. If it don't go your way, just cut it. Just get out.
Exactly.
Very simple, very easy. And if it turns around and goes back your way, just get back in. That's it.
That's when things start getting better. I learned that on my own, even though we spoke about it, but I figured that out.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Charlene, you know what? One of the things that really gets me about the in and the out, and I don't know, I think I'm just being petty, is every time you trade, you have to pay a fee. So I'm like, why do I want to be jumping in and jumping out? At the end of the day, I'm paying them for every trade, every win, every loss. So I know it's petty and I have to get my mind right, but why do I want to be in and out when I can just wait and it'll come my way? It's really stupid, but
to me, I mean, you got to pay to play. That's the way I see it, for real. So I don't mind it because at the end of the day, it's a small fee anyway. It's not a lot. It's small compared to what you're gonna make. So I just look at it like that's just the name of the game. It's a business. And the thing is, we don't know what these candles are gonna do. I'd rather reduce my risk and get out of the trade rather than potentially holding it because, well, if I close and I want to get back in, I got to pay another fee. But
right.
I'm not, honestly, I don't think about that at all. That's never a thought to me. And it was never a thought to me even when I first started trading. Because the money that we're going to make off the trade itself, it dwarfs that money. It's nothing. It's literally like peanuts compared to what we're making. Even when I was hitting like $100 days, $200 days, I did not care about those fees because I always wanted to see profits for me. If you profit for the broker, you profit for you. And we need the brokers. We can't trade without them. So what are we going to do? We need them. They give us the entryway into the market. So we don't have them. You can't make no money. So you want to make no money or you're going to pay a little fee. You got to pay at the door. Somebody got to pay at the door. So that's just me. Not saying that it shouldn't be for you. If that's something you consider,
no,
then that's totally fine.
Shift.
That's totally fine. Yeah. But it's something you're going to have to at some point make peace with because if you're going to trade the strategy, this is the rules of it. This is what comes with it. So either you're okay with it or you're not. And if you're not, that's perfectly fine. But just know, would you ask yourself, would I rather hold this drawdown that can go the opposite way and make me lose a ton of money, or get out and pay $1.50 to get back into another setup?
Right. That makes sense. Complete sense. Yeah.
You get me? So it kind of balances itself out to a certain degree. But that's something that never crossed my mind at all. I'm sorry. It just never does. So you gotta pay to play. That's it. It's the name of the game. Gotta pay to play. All right. So guys, if y'all make money this week. Oh, before we finish, I'm glad I thought about this. Quick question. Those of you that trade on the props, when you guys request payouts, how long on average do y'all have to wait to get your payout? Just out of curiosity.
Well, that varies by prop. Sometimes it's 2 business days. Sometimes it's instantaneous. It varies by prop firm. It varies, yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say based on how long it takes, that's how you should like do your payouts and your withdrawals. Like, because a week like this, like a withdrawal most definitely has to be requested, guys. Don't let a good ass week like this go by. You leave everything in there, and then next week Donald Trump decides to wipe his ass with something and the markets start doing a bunch of bullshit. You never know. These weeks can be very fruitful, and when they are, those are the times to really capitalize and, you know, practice your discipline and do the things you're supposed to do. Never forget the point of us trading. We're not doing it for our health. We're doing it to get paid. So when you trade, gotta get paid. Take your money out. Even if you don't have plans for it, that's fine. You'll put it to use at some point. But at least pull it out, because that is a habit. The same energy y'all be keeping will hold in drawdowns. The same energy y'all keeping will hold in profit. Keep that same energy for withdrawing, because that's the whole point of trading in the first place. It's to not watch your trading account grow. It's to watch your bank account grow. That is the name of the game, is to pull money out. If you have a 1K day, and let's say that's your biggest day in a while, you should be pulling out maybe $400 or $500, if not the whole thing, pulling out something. It feels really good, guys, when them payouts hit. When you wake up in the morning and you look at your phone and you see that notification, it's a really, really good feeling. Even if you don't have plans for it, it's a good feeling. Mind you, it's the first week of the month, which means what? A whole lot of bills came due. Rent due, car note due, mortgage due, health insurance due, light bill, water bill, phone bill. All these things are due. So if you had a good week,
you ain't never lied. Never lied.
Yeah. Speak it out loud, yeah.
Hey,
oh goodness,
all them things. I hate them emails. Okay, we just took this bill, we just took that bill.
So cash a check and come up.
Yeah. Okay, so pay all your bills in 1 week if you can, and then the next 3 weeks of the month, that's all profit for you. That's all profit, pure profit. Now you can really do whatever you want for the rest of the month, and then make that your goal. Make that your goal. Every week, every month, 1 week of profits is for my living expenses, for my lifestyle, for me to pay to take my family out to dinner, for me to pay, you know, my car note. I'll pay 2 months in 1 week for my car note if I can. You know, do this, do that. And then the rest of the month, the money you pull out, that's play money. That's play money. Just put it away. Put it away. Put it in your emergency fund. Put it, you know, college fund, your retirement, invest in something else. I don't know. But just pull the money out. Pull it out, because it is a horrible, horrible, horrible feeling when you work so hard to have a good week or a good month, and you go through a slump and you give all of it and more back. It sucks, guys, but it's a better feeling, because when you pull money out, guys, the money that's left in your trading account is house money. You've already, if you invested $1,000 in your trading account, and over, let's say 2 weeks, you pulled out $2,000, you're literally playing with house money. You're playing with profits, because you already pulled out your principal. So so if you lose, and let's say you go through a losing streak and you lose, did you really lose anything? No, because you had already made that. That was pure profit. You've already pulled out your principal. And at the very least, if you should lose or blow your account, you've pulled out money in the past, so you can just replenish, rebuy another prop, or refill your live account with your money, and then go crazy, because the setups are not going to stop. If you take an L today, guess what? The markets open up Sunday night. Last few Sundays been crazy, and it's the worst feeling in the world when you blow your account and you have nothing to trade with, and you sitting back and watching everybody else smack on the markets, taking setups that would have been clean for you. The name of the game, guys, is to pull your money out, is to make money. We are not trading for fun. Even though it is fun, we ain't trading for that reason alone. Make it a habit to pull money out every week, every 2 weeks. I don't like every 2 weeks because that's very long. That's a long span of time. A lot can happen in 2 weeks. Me, preferably, I say at least once a week or at the end of every week. Or if you have a really good day or a good string of days. I withdrew every day this week. Today was the only day I didn't because I didn't trade. But every day this week, I withdrew Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't normally do that, but because it was such a good week, I'm like, you know what? I'm not letting this money sit. I'm pulling this out. If I take a couple L's, at least that's house money. That ain't the money I just worked so hard to earn. Because the markets go like this. This week it was like this for us. Next week it might be this, might be that, might be another week of this. But at the very least, pull your money out, guys. Please pull your money out. Don't let that shit sit in there. Okay. Have goals, crush your goals one by one by one. Majority already even made the money back that you spent on the strategy. So make it work for you. Earn from it and take that money and go crazy with it. Okay? So I'm going to take off here. Have a great weekend, everybody. This was awesome. I will not be present for the backtesting session if you guys have one tomorrow night. But if y'all do, I hope it goes well. But if anything, I will see you guys Sunday night for market open, and we are back to just us for our live trade sessions. YouTube, I don't know when I'm going to come back to do another one, but stay posted to my Instagram and turn on your notifications or whatever, so you can be notified when I do. I'll always let you guys know ahead of time. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's all I got. Y'all have a good weekend. Okay?
Have a blessed one, everybody.
Thank you, Charlene. Have an amazing weekend.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Charlene.
Yes. Y'all be good.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Have a good weekend, sis. Be good.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, folks. Y'all have a good one, YouTube. See y'all later. And it's your favorite female trader, FOREX. Peace.